Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thank you for writing to our live session with your question. As I understand, you're 18 and you'll be 19 in a few days, and your parents stated that you should be looking for someone to get to know for marriage for about approximately 2 to 3 years from now. So you stated that you did start using some dating apps, but you feel really depressed and you feel like you're displeasing Allah because a lot of the girls on the dating apps you feel are not properly dressed, and this goes for both Muslim dating sites and other ones. And at this point, you feel really confused and you don't know what to do. You don't want to displease Allah, and you're feeling kind of depressed and frustrated about the situation. First of all, brother, you want to honor, what your parents, request of you. However, still, you're going to be 19, you're 18, you are an adult, and you should be able to make your own decisions regarding marriage and who you want to get married to, and who you feel is appropriate for you, as well as when you feel that you're ready for marriage, right? Like, you may find somebody now that you may feel that you're compatible with and that is appropriate for you, but maybe in 2 or 3 years, this person won't be that way. Maybe this person will change, right? It's always nice to try to plan ahead and, ideally get to know the person and then make plans for marriage. But 2 to 3 years, a lot can happen in 2 to 3 years, right? You could change. The person that you are engaged to could change. You may no longer find each other compatible, and then that brings other problems. However, again, you do still want to, respect what your parents are requesting. So perhaps you can, make a list of qualities that you're looking for in a wife in the future and write down your qualities that you have to offer a wife, as well as attributes, right? So you want to write down attributes and qualities that you're seeking in a wife, and attributes and qualities that you have yourself that you can offer a future wife. Additionally, you may want to write down a list of, criteria that you're seeking in a wife, right? Perhaps, you prefer somebody who wants a career and is a career person, or perhaps you want somebody who will like to stay home, right? You may want somebody who is extremely pious, and you may want somebody who is moderately pious. And I don't mean in regards to morals, but I mean in regards to other things. Like maybe you watch movies or listen to some types of music, and you would like a partner to share that with, right? Because there's different schools of thought on that. However, to write down the qualities and the criteria that you're seeking will help formulate a type of person that you're looking for, right? And it'll help make it more clearer when you're on your search. Perhaps you would like a wife that would like 5 kids. Perhaps you're looking for somebody who only wants 1 or 2 children. And perhaps you want, 6 children, or perhaps you want 3. I mean, there's just so many different things to look at, brother, at this point, right? So I would suggest just looking at things and criterias that you would look for in a wife, and further narrow that list down to absolute must-have criteria, attributes, and qualities to things that you can compromise on. Okay? Like, obviously, you absolutely want somebody who, loves Allah and is following Islam and is pleasant and is cheerful. Of course, nobody's cheerful all the time, but has a cheerful personality, not an angry one all the time, right? And you want somebody who is a good communicator and expresses themselves. So those are just examples, right? But you need to set, your criteria, have your must needs, your must haves, and things that you may want to compromise on. Okay. Once you have a good profile of this, it'll give you kind of an idea of the type of girl that you would be looking for to marry. And that should take some of the pressure off, because it can get really confusing looking at a whole bunch of profiles and not knowing exactly what you want. But I must say, right now, exactly what you want may not be what you want 2 or 3 years. So please do keep that in mind. Moving forward, I'm not really sure where you live or what your community is like, but you could also ask, your parents to help you look, right? And I'm not speaking in terms of arranged marriages or, friends of theirs whose daughter's looking to get married. No, because you might not be compatible. It doesn't hurt to check it out, but ideally, you should seek their help. They should help you find someone, but ideally the decision is up to you whether or not you're compatible and like each other, right? So ask them for help as well. If you know people in the community, like friends or others who, are also seeking to get married or might know somebody, just let them know that you're also looking to get married, right? Islamic events and conferences and, of course, the masjid are good places, to speak with the imam there, network, conferences or Islamic gatherings that you go to, and, just kind of be open and just, keep in mind, the people that are close to you, that they know that you are looking for somebody. Everything will work out, right? Inshallah. The most important thing is to stay close to Allah and know that Allah loves you and wants the best for you. And just, pray to Allah, make dua that Allah brings the best possible wife to you, one who is a companion for you, one who is a good fit for you and you for her. And don't stress out about it too much, brother. If you're not planning to get married for 2 to 3 years, you've got time, right? Just be easy with it. But again, it's always helpful to be focused and know kind of exactly what you want, as well as what you'll compromise on, as we discussed earlier. So make your lists, and, it doesn't have to be done all in one day or even 1 week, you have time. So just make your list and really pray about things and contemplate what you truly want, and what you're looking for, and just write it down. And that way, when you start to meet girls that may be, a good prospect for marriage in the future, you'll have an idea in your mind what you want and what you're looking for and what may be a good fit and what may not. Sometimes on the websites, yes, it can be daunting, right? But it is possible to meet somebody really nice and somebody you have good compatibility with, and it's pious on the websites, on the dating apps. But yeah, you have to sift through a lot of different profiles and compare them to, who you are and what you're about, what you're looking for. But again, you've got time, brother. You're not planning to get married for 2 or 3 years. So take this time to enjoy getting to know yourself, your likes, your dislikes, what you're looking for in a future wife, as well as enjoy thinking about a future wife and what you would expect from a wife and how you would like her to be and what type of relationship you'd want with her. Right? Do you want to be really close with her and have a marriage like the Prophet, peace be upon him, had, right? A real loving marriage and a good marriage. You might want to read, about our beloved Prophet's marriages, peace and blessings be upon him, to get an idea of how he was, how his wives were, and some of the attributes they may have had. So enjoy this time, getting to know this new role that you'll be going into, inshallah, in the future, and enjoy the new knowledge and wisdom and information that you gain from it by exploring a little bit deeper what you're looking for and what you have to offer, and be excited about it, right? I mean, I know it's kind of frustrating now, but the journey can be a joyful one, because marriage is half our deen, and it's such a blessing to meet somebody who you're compatible with and who loves Allah like you do, and you can serve Allah together and grow together. So please do look forward to that aspect. And again, please, pray to Allah, stay close to Allah, make dua. And inshallah, brother, everything will work out. And Allah, and His great mercy and His love for you, will bring you the wife that is for you, and you are for her. We wish you the best.